I learned today that running on ketones in your brain through fasting or a keto diet helps create more mitochondria in your brain. So your neurons get stronger and all the activity gets better. And a lot of people on keto diet or on a fasting report just having more cognitive performance and thinking clearly, wanting to organize everything, wanting to clean everything, which I experienced myself. And when I say keto, I don't mean like the Atkins, like just red meat diet. You can do keto fine with vegetarian or vegan too. But anyways, kind of made me think that maybe Jesus and Buddha and all those famous people who fasted for like 40 days plus probably were super smart, along with, being the son of God and all. Um, but anyways, kind of got me thinking like overfeeding is definitely a huge problem in our society now, especially in America, because food is so abundant, which is weird because back in the day, like think about like 200, 100 years ago, right? People were starving because there wasn't enough food all over the world. But now it's like there's too much food, and all the junk food are cheap and all the healthy foods are expensive. Have you been to a vegan restaurant lately? It's like crazy overpriced for some organic avocado toast. It really doesn't make any sense. Why is it getting so much more expensive to eat healthy stuff and more and more? And cheaper and cheaper to eat unhealthy hamburgers and french fries. It's like complete opposite. I read recently in India's nutritional philosophy, I think it's called Ayurveda. They say that your mind is basically made up of what you eat. Like the majority of it goes to becoming your skin and your flesh, but the most subtle parts of the food that you consume become your mind, like up here in the brain, which is, I think is so true. Like what you eat, you are what you eat, right? It really directly impacts your behavior, the way you think, your creativity, your intelligence. So kind of made me like look back and sometimes I used to get cravings for donuts and pizza and sweet stuff, pastries, fatty stuff, fried whatever. But I think it's like one of the most difficult things we can do as like human beings. But if you are like super religious practitioner of like that philosophy, then you're not supposed to eat for the pleasure of eating, which I think I get into it a lot, that trap, along with a lot of people, like emotional eating, eating for the pleasure of things. If I were eating for the pleasure of things, I would have burritos and churros and fried rice every day, and I would weigh like a 300 pounds, right? Pizza. So kind of got me learning a lot today.